Guys, did you see Thunderbolt save that entire apartment building from collapsing last night?
Oh my god, yes. It was all over the news. The way he used his electric powers to create a force field, just wow.
Thunderbolt is cool and all, but did you hear about Oceana clearing that oil spill in record time? She literally saved an entire ecosystem.
They're both amazing, but my heart belongs to Shadow Master. Did you see they're building a new temple for him downtown?
Another one? That's like his 5th temple this year.
Well, he deserves it. Remember when he stopped that alien invasion last month?
Oh, come on. Thunderbolt helped with that too.
So did Oceana. It was a team effort.
True, but Shadow Master dealt the final blow. He's clearly the strongest.
I don't know. I think they're all equally important. We're just lucky to have them protecting us.
Agreed. Can you imagine life without superheroes?
I'd rather not. It would be terrifying.
For real, they're like gods walking among us.
Speaking of which, did you guys get tickets for the Super Summit next week?
Not yet. Are they still available?
Last I checked, yes. All 5 of the top heroes will be there.
No way! Even Count Comet?
Yep, it's her first public appearance in months.
We have to go. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I'm in! Who knows? Maybe we'll even get to meet them in person.
That would be insane. I think I'd faint if Thunderbolt spoke to me.
Same, but it would be totally worth it.
Okay, I'm booking tickets for all of us right now. No backing out.
As if we would. This is more important than anything else.
Seriously, nothing compares to seeing our heroes in the flesh.
It's crazy how much superheroes have changed the world, isn't it?
Totally. They give us something to believe in, to aspire to.
Exactly. They're not just protectors. They're symbols of hope.
And justice. Don't forget how they keep the bad guys in check.
True that. The world is so much safer with them around.
I just hope they know how much we appreciate them.
That's what the temples and events are for, to show our gratitude.
And our undying devotion.
Amen to that.
May they always watch over us.
Hey, did you guys see the new Thunderbolt action figure? It's supposed to have real lightning effects.
No way. Where can I get one?
They're releasing it at the Super Summit. Limited edition.
Ugh, now I want one too. Oceana's figurine looks lonely on my shelf.
I've got the whole Shadow Master collection. No regrets.
Show off. But seriously, that's awesome.
I can't believe how much merch there is now. Remember when it was just t-shirts?
Now it's everything from bed sheets to breakfast cereals.
I may or may not eat Oceana O's every morning.
Shadow Master shadows for me. They turn the milk black.
That's kinda creepy, but also cool.
Speaking of creepy cool, did you see Necromancer's latest save?
When he raised that army of the dead to stop the bank robbers? Epic.
I still get chills thinking about it. In a good way.
It's amazing how he uses his powers for good.
Totally. Who would have thought death could save lives?
That's what makes our heroes so special. They defy expectations.
And push the boundaries of what's possible.
Like when Oceana created that underwater city for refugees.
Or when Shadow Master opened a portal to that paradise dimension.
They're literally changing the fabric of our reality.
It's mind-blowing when you think about it.
And we get to live through this amazing era.
Our grandkids are going to be so jealous when we tell them about this.
Back in my day, we saw superheroes in person.
Haha, exactly. We're living in a golden age.
I just hope it lasts forever.
How could it not?
True that. They've never let us down before.
And they never will. That's why they're heroes.
Hear, hear, to our mighty protectors.
May they reign forever.
Hey, Officer Nick, got a minute? Need to discuss something.
Sure, what's on your mind?
It's about the Thunderbolt rescue last week. You know the apartment fire?
Yeah, that was incredible. He saved the whole building, right?
That's just it. Something's been nagging at me about the numbers.
Numbers? What do you mean?
The news reported Thunderbolt saved 50 people from that inferno, but our initial report only counted 37 residents in the building.
Huh, that is odd. Maybe some were visitors?
Possibly. Thunderbolt's speed is legendary after all. He could have rescued people we didn't even know were there.
True. His abilities are beyond our comprehension sometimes.
Agreed. It's not the first time the numbers haven't quite added up.
Now that you mention it, I've noticed some discrepancies too. Remember that bank robbery Shadow Master stopped last month?
The one where he trapped the robbers in their own shadows? That was epic.
It was. But here's the thing. A witness told me something strange. They swear Shadow Master was there before the alarm even went off.
Before? How is that possible? Even for someone like him?
I know, right? It's probably nothing, but
it makes you wonder. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for what they do. It's just, have you heard about the people going missing after superhero rescues?
What? No. What are you talking about?
It's just rumors, but I've heard it from a few sources now. Some of the people who were saved by heroes and then never seen again.
That's unsettling. But surely there must be an explanation. You don't think the heroes are actually involved, do you?
God, I hope not. They've done so much good for the world, but it feels like there's more going on than we're being told.
I hate to admit it, but I've had similar thoughts lately. Did you hear about that guy who claimed Oceana threatened him?
No, what happened? Oceana's always seemed so benevolent.
This guy said she warned him to stay silent or else. But about what? He wouldn't say. Seemed terrified.
That doesn't sound like the Oceana we know. She's always been a paragon of virtue, or at least, that's what we've always believed.
I know, it's hard to imagine. She's saved countless lives. But why would he make something like that up?
Good question. It's almost like the heroes are becoming more assertive?
Yeah. like they're starting to see themselves as above the law or something.
Well, technically they are, aren't they? At least in some ways. The Superhuman Immunity Act of 2025 made sure of that.
Don't remind me. I know it was necessary to allow them to operate freely, but sometimes I wonder if giving them that much leeway was a mistake.
You're not alone, but what can we do? They're practically revered as gods now.
I know. And they've done so much good, saved so many lives. But all this power and influence they have, it's concerning.
Agreed. Don't get me wrong. I'm still in awe of what they can do. The way Count Comet stopped that asteroid last year, mind-blowing.
Absolutely. And remember when Nightwing single-handedly ended that 10-year war?
How could I forget? They've changed the world in ways we never thought possible. But maybe that's part of the problem. They're so far beyond us now.
Yeah. It's like they're playing a completely different game, one where we're just spectators.
Exactly. I think we should keep our eyes open, just in case. Document anything unusual, but discreetly.
Good idea. We owe them so much, but we also have a duty to the public. If something is off, we need to know, for everyone's sake.
Agreed. But let's keep this between us for now. We don't want to cause a panic, or worse, attract unwanted attention.
Right. The last thing we need is a superhero showing up at our door. Even if they're just checking on us, it would be intimidating.
Definitely. We'll just keep our heads down and observe. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe there are perfectly good explanations for everything.
I hope so. They've been our protectors for so long. It's hard to imagine them as anything else.
I know, but we have to consider all possibilities, right? That's our job, after all, to protect and serve.
You're right. Thanks for bringing this up, Officer David. It's good to know I'm not alone in my concerns.
Anytime, partner. We're in this together, whatever this turns out to be.
Stay safe out there, and keep me posted if you notice anything else.
Will do. You too, Officer Nick. Watch your back. And hey, let's hope we're just being paranoid, right?
Right. Here's to our heroes staying heroes.
Amen to that. Talk to you later. Nick, are you there? Please respond ASAP.
I'm here. What's going on?
The Precinct. It's a bloodbath. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What? What do you mean, bloodbath?
Everyone's dead, Nick. The entire night shift. Massacred.
Oh my god. How? When?
Must have happened overnight. I just got here for my shift. The place is crawling with brass and suits.
What are they saying happened?
They're calling it a gang hit. Retaliation for the big bust last week.
A gang hit? That doesn't make sense. No gang has that kind of firepower.
I know, and that's not even the strangest part.
What do you mean?
The security footage. It's all been wiped. Every camera in a 5-block radius. Just static.
That's impossible. Unless
someone with serious tech was involved. Someone way above street-level gangs.
You don't think?
I don't know what to think anymore, but this feels wrong, like it's being covered up.
We need to investigate this ourselves, quietly.
Agreed, but we need to be careful. If this goes as high as I think it might...
I know. We could be next.
Listen, I can't talk much longer. They're starting to ask questions. Meet me at the usual place. Tonight, 10 p.m.
I'll be there.
See you tonight.
David, I did some digging. You're not going to believe this.
What did you find?
The coroner's preliminary report. It doesn't match the official story.
How so?
The injuries. They're not consistent with any known weapons. Some of the wounds. They're inexplicable.
Inexplicable how?
Like they were caused by something. Something not human.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I don't know what I'm saying, but this goes way beyond a gang hit.
This is big, Nick. Maybe too big for us.
We can't back down now. We owe it to our colleagues to find out the truth.
You're right, but where do we even start?
I have an idea, but it involves what one might call blasphemy.
I'm listening.
We need to talk to someone who was there, someone who survived.
But there were no survivors. Everyone in the precinct was killed.
Not everyone. Remember Johnson?
The guy who called in sick last night?
Exactly, except I don't think he was really sick.
You think he knew something was going to happen?
Maybe. Or maybe he was warned.
Either way, he might have answers.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay, let's do it. But we need to be discreet. If whoever did this finds out we're digging...
I know. We'll be careful. I'll set up a meeting with Johnson. Somewhere public, but not too crowded.
Good thinking. Let me know when you've set up the meeting.
Will do. Stay safe out there.
You too, and keep your eyes open.
Talk soon.
And you there? Using code from now on.
Here, and good call. What's up?
Found something. Remember the missing persons cases we discussed?
Yeah, the ones after special events?
Exactly. I've been mapping them. There's a pattern.
What kind of pattern?
Disappearances spike within 24 HRs of Cape sightings, every single time.
That can't be a coincidence. How many cases?
Hundreds. Going back years. It's been happening right under our noses.
Jesus Christ. We need to be careful.
Agreed. What did you find on your end?
Coroner reports. Remember the inexplicable injuries?
How could I forget?
They're not unique. Similar cases all over the country, always ruled as accidents or unknown causes.
Jesus. How deep does this go?
Deeper than we thought. D. If we're right, and it's them, who are responsible. We might not even be able to stop them.
I understand, but we can't stop now.
I know. Have you heard about the patient?
The first cape? I thought that was just a myth.
Maybe not. I found some old files. Mentions of a farm where it all started.
A farm? Where?
Coordinates encrypted. Sending now. 3K plus UP.
Got it. Think we should check it out?
It's risky, but it might be our only lead.
Agreed. When do we go?
Tomorrow night, after shift?
Okay. We'll approach from different sides, okay? That way we can see if any capes approach. 'Cause if they come, guns won't stop them.
Noted. Stay safe, partner.
You ready?
As I'll ever be. You?
Same. Got the coordinates decrypted. It's an old farmhouse, about 2 hours north.
Okay. How do we play this?
As we said, we'll approach from different directions. You take the back. I'll take the front. Keep in constant contact.
Got it. What are we looking for exactly?
Anything suspicious. Documents, photos, equipment, anything that might explain what's going on.
And if we run into trouble?
We're just 2 cops lost on a country road, looking for directions.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Agreed. One more thing.
What?
If something happens to me, there's a file hidden in my apartment, behind the loose brick in the fireplace. It has everything we've found so far.
Don't talk like that. We're both coming back from this.
I hope you're right, but just in case, promise me you'll get that file out.
I promise. But it won't come to that. We're in this together, remember?
Together. Okay, let's do this.
See you on the other side, partner.
In position. You?
Same. No movement from the back.
Nothing in front either. Going in.
Roger. Be careful.
Always. God damn. There are so many posters inside. Of capes, dozens of them.
Like a fan's collection?
No, more like trophies.
Capes putting themselves on the walls? The arrogance of it. Anything else?
Heading to the basement. Doors locked.
Want me to come around?
No, stay put. I've got this.
Okay. What do you see?
It's open. Freaking hell!
What? What is it?
Nick, I'm sending a photo. Prepare. Nick, are you seeing this?
Oh my god. What the hell is that place?
It's a nightmare. A bloody nightmare.
Those machines. Are those people?
Yes, they're grinding them up like meat.
I think I'm going to be sick.
The smell. Christ, the smell.
Wait, is that Thunderbolt?
Where?
By the far wall. He's eating something.
No. It can't be.
It is. They all are. All the heroes. They're feeding.
On humans. They're feeding on humans.
How is this possible? They're supposed to be our protectors.
It's all been a lie. Everything. A goddamn lie.
Look at their veins. They're glowing.
The power. It must come from
consuming people? Is that how they get their abilities?
Or maybe they just like it.
This is insane. We have to tell someone.
Who would believe us?
We have proof now. Your photo.
You're right. We need to send it to everyone.
Wait. I think they heard something.
Crap. We need to get out of here.
David, are you there? Please respond.
I'm here. Barely made it out. Where are you?
Hidden in the barn. Did they see you?
Don't think so. But we need to move. Fast.
Agreed. What do we do with this info?
We need to tell someone. Someone we can trust.
Captain Holt?
Good call. He's always been straight with us.
But what if he's compromised?
We don't have a choice. We need help.
Crap. Okay. You're right. I'll send him the photos now.
Be careful. Use an encrypted channel.
On it. Sending now.
Good. Next, we need to get out of here.
How? They might be watching the roads.
We'll have to go on foot, through the woods.
That's miles of forest.
Better than being caught. We just need to make it to the highway. Then we can hitchhike or something.
Okay. I'm with you. Which direction?
North, away from the farm, and away from the city.
Got it.
Officers, I've received your transmission. I must admit, my initial reaction was disbelief. Is this some kind of elaborate hoax?
No, sir. I assure you. Everything we've sent is 100% authentic. We witnessed it with our own eyes.
The implications of this, it's beyond comprehension.
We know, sir. We're still trying to process it ourselves.
How did you come across this information?
We've been investigating discrepancies, disappearances, unexplained deaths, all coinciding with superhero activity.
And this led you to that facility?
Yes, sir. We followed a lead about the first superhero, the patient, as they called him.
I see. And you're certain no one followed you?
As certain as we can be, sir. But these are superheroes we're talking about. We can't be 100% sure.
Understood. Your current location?
We'd rather not say, sir, for your safety as well as ours.
Understood. Now, about this evidence. We need to disseminate it carefully.
Agreed, sir. But how? Who can we trust?
I have a network. Old contacts from my days in intelligence. Off the grid. Untraceable.
That's perfect, sir. But won't the heroes be monitoring everything?
Most likely, which is why we'll use modernity to counter them. We're gonna send that image to every person we can. Virality will be deadly. I'm preparing the first batch of information now. Key journalists, officials, military contacts.
How long until it goes public, sir?
Hard to say. Could be hours, could be days. We need to be strategic, build a coalition.
A coalition against the superheroes?
Precisely. We're going to need all the help we can get.
What should we do in the meantime, sir?
Don't use your phones, credit cards, anything traceable. I'll contact you through this encrypted channel only.
Understood, sir. And thank you for believing us.
You two have always been exemplary officers. I trust your judgment. And officers?
Yes, sir.
What you've done here, you may have saved humanity. I'm proud of you both.
Thank you, sir. We're just doing our job.
Stay safe. I'll update you as things progress. Update. The information is spreading faster than anticipated.
That's good news, right, sir?
Yes and no. The public needs to know, but we're not prepared for the fallout.
Any superhero reaction yet?
Nothing overt, but our surveillance indicates unusual activity. They're mobilizing.
God help us. What's our next move, sir?
I'm coordinating with military and government contacts. We're forming a task force to develop countermeasures.
Countermeasures? Against superheroes?
We have to try. The alternative is unthinkable.
Do we even stand a chance?
Honestly, I don't know, but we have to fight for humanity's sake.
What can we do to help, sir?
For now, stay hidden. You're our ace in the hole. The heroes don't know you're the leaks.
Understood, sir. We'll be ready when you need us.
Good. One more thing. I'm hearing chatter about a potential cure.
A cure for the superheroes?
Possibly. It's all very hush-hush. But there's a scientist who claims to have a solution.
That could change everything.
Indeed. I'm working on making contact. We'll update you when I know more.
Thank you, sir. And please, be careful.
You too, officers. The fate of the world may rest on our shoulders. Let's make sure we don't drop it.
We won't let you down, sir.
I know you won't. Hold out.
Guys, have you seen this?
What the hell is that? Please tell me it's fake.
It can't be real. Our heroes would never.
It's all over the news. They're saying it's real.
No way. This has to be some kind of smear campaign.
But look at their faces. That's definitely Thunderbolt and Shadow Master.
I think I'm going to be sick.
What the frick? Thunderbolt just destroyed half of Main Street.
What? Why would he do that?
I don't know. He seemed furious. People were shouting at him, calling him a monster.
This is insane. Where are you now?
Hiding in a store basement, I can hear more explosions outside.
Stay safe. I'll try to come get you.
All students, stay in your dorms. Campus is on lockdown.
What's happening?
Oceana has flooded the East Quad. She's demanding we accept the natural order.
This can't be happening. She was supposed to protect us.
I know, but things have changed.
Kids, where are you? Please respond ASAP.
I'm at home, Mom. What's going on?
Don't go outside. The Crimson Comet is setting fire to buildings. She's saying we betrayed them.
I'm stuck at work. The roads are chaos. People are panicking.
Stay where you are. We'll figure this out.
Mom, I'm scared.
Me too, honey, but we'll get through this. We have to.
Update: superhero attacks reported in 27 major cities.
Any word from the government?
They're scrambling to respond. Military is being mobilized, but against superhumans.
God help us all.
I'm getting reports of resistance countermeasures starting to form. Underground bunkers. Scientists working on countermeasures.
Let's hope they work fast. The death toll is rising by the minute.
This is the end of the world as we know it, and our heroes are the ones destroying it.
Status report, officers.
Eastern sector secured, sir. We've managed to cut off their food supply completely. No human casualties in the last 72 hours.
Western Front is holding, but barely. Thunderbolt's making a desperate push. He's getting weaker, but still dangerous.
Excellent work, both of you. Remember their critical weakness. Without human flesh, their powers diminish, and eventually, they'll starve.
Copy that, sir. We're already seeing the effects. Shadow Master can barely manipulate shadows now. He's resorted to basic physical attacks.
Same with Oceana. Her water control is limited to small puddles. It's almost pitiful to watch.
Don't let your guard down. Desperate enemies are the most dangerous.
Understood, sir. We're maintaining strict protocols. No one goes anywhere alone.
We've also noticed something else, sir. The longer they go without feeding, the more their appearance changes.
They're losing that superhuman glow, starting to look more human.
Interesting observation. Keep monitoring this. It could be crucial intel.
Captain Holt, we've had a major breakthrough in the lab. We've successfully synthesized a compound. It disrupts their ability to process human tissue, even if they manage to feed. This will render it useless.
Excellent work, Dr. Walker. This could be the game changer we've been waiting for. How soon can we weaponize it?
We're looking at 48 hours, give or take. But there's a catch. We need test subjects to ensure it's effective and safe for humans.
Leave that to us, Doc. We've got a few volunteers in custody, former collaborators who helped the heroes feed.
Perfect. Send them over as soon as possible. Time is of the essence.
Agreed. Nick, David, make it happen.
Yes, sir. We're on it.
Paris, do you copy? This is London HQ.
We hear you loud and clear, London. What's your status?
Shadow Master has been neutralized. Our hunger strike strategy was effective. He's powerless and in custody.
Outstanding work. We've cornered Oceana here, currently pumping the sewers with the new toxin. She's trapped and weakening by the hour.
Tokyo reporting in. Crimson Comet is down. Civilians fought back en masse. She couldn't feed fast enough to maintain her powers. Currently contained in a specialized facility.
Well done, everyone. The tide is turning. Remember, they're not invincible. Without human flesh, they're mortal. Keep pushing. Humanity first.
Copy that, New York. Any word on the remaining factions?
Reports suggest they're going into hiding, forming small groups to hunt in secret. Stay alert and keep civilian patrols active.
Understood. We'll increase our night watch.
Same here. We won't let them recover their strength.
Can you believe it's been a year since we discovered the truth about our heroes?
It feels like a lifetime. Remember when we used to worship them, build temples, buy their merchandise?
Hard to forget. But look at us now. We're stronger, united against a common enemy.
Any news on the remaining rogues?
Last I heard, they're in hiding, starving, growing weaker by the day. The resistance has cut off most of their food sources.
Good. Let them feel fear for a change. Let them know what it's like to be hunted.
It's strange to think. Without us, they'll die out. They need us more than we ever needed them.
Ironic, isn't it? The predators becoming the prey.
But we can't let our guard down. Not until the last one is contained.
Agreed. We've come too far to falter now.
For humanity. For our future.
For a world without false gods.
Officers, I have a crucial mission for you.
We're ready, sir. What's the situation?
We finally located the patient, the first superhero, Patient Zero of this nightmare. He's holed up in the old farmhouse where this all began.
Where David and I first discovered the truth. It's almost poetic.
Fitting that it should end where it started. What's the plan, sir?
Your primary objective is to capture him. We need him alive if possible. He might have answers we need about their origins. But if capture is not possible, eliminate the threat.
Understood, sir. What about his condition? Is he still powered up?
Intel suggests he's severely weakened, hasn't fed in months, but don't underestimate him. He's survived this long for a reason.
Copy that. We'll proceed with extreme caution.
What's the status on the other heroes, sir?
The tide has turned significantly. Most have been captured or neutralized, their power fading without their human food source. Humanity is reclaiming its world, step by step.
Never thought I'd see the day when superheroes became the hunted and we became the protectors.
The world has changed so much, but we adapted. We fought back.
Indeed we did, and your role in this cannot be overstated. Your discovery was the catalyst for our liberation.
We were just doing our job, sir.
You did more than that. You saved humanity. Now let's finish this. Bring in the patient, and we'll close this dark chapter of human history.
Yes, sir. We won't let you down.
I know you won't. Good luck, officers. The future of humanity rests on this mission.
We're on our way, sir. For humanity.